crazy, 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 crazy day for me, man. Wow. You know, I dreamed about this in prison when I had a life sentence, and now it's here today, and it's like unbelievable.
I mean,
yeah, well, this movie was put together to kind of be like a roadmap or a trip back in the time. You know, for people who don't really understand what's going on today, because this country is so focused on the past and unconsciously. I mean, our rappers all just about rap about the past, what happened in the 80s and the early 90s. So what I wanted to do was give them a look at it, let them see the people who played in it, and let them understand what these people were trying to do, that there was goals trying to be accomplished that was outside of our knowledge. And that's what I tried to do with this documentary.
do you feel that the rappers today are glorifying that lifestyle? And if so, what message would you give, one single message would you give them today?
Well, let's say that I would say that they have it twisted, you know, and I understand why. Because they homies, the guy who probably put them in the studio sold drugs. The guy who probably bought their turntable sold drugs. The guy who bought them their first CDs and a lot of the things that they get come from a guy like me, because we were the financiers of our community. You couldn't go to the bank, almost like today. I mean, most black people today can't go to the bank and get a business loan. So if you want a business loan, you know where you go? You go to your neighborhood drug dealer and ask him, hey, big homie, I'm good, I can rap, put me down. And most of the time they do it because they're also looking to uplift their community. You know, I got a few homies right now, and I don't even remember telling them, but they say, man, I remember when you told me to get out the dope game and go to college and play football.
So you actually was delivering those type of messages back in the 80s?
Absolutely, absolutely. And I always try to encourage people not to use drugs, but in my mind, selling them was okay. Well, you know, he's another one that I believe has it twisted, you know, who doesn't understand that the message that he's putting out is encouraging young people to follow this life path. Because now our young people believe that you can go out and sell drugs and parlay that into a record career, and there's no record deal at the end of the rainbow. More than likely it's prison or even death. Well, the first thing I would tell them is that they should pick up this book right here. You know what I'm saying? I wrote this book for y'all. I wrote it for the guys out there in the streets that's trapping, for the guys that think they want to trap. And I wrote it for the entrepreneurs so that they can see that the same principles that I use in the drug business, I'm now using to get this premiere right here today. And this
about that
is almost unbelievable for somebody with my background. You know, I don't have a high school diploma. I'm not educated. And I produced this documentary. I've dreamed all this. I brought all the people together to make it happen with no money. I mean, it's almost unbelievable that, to me, that I'm sitting here, you know. I mean, I'm just...
Why did you pick Atlanta to do the premiere? It's the first place to do it. Is this the first location you're doing the premiere?
It is the first place, and that wasn't my choice. Rob Johnson, who stepped on board and started to put up some money to get it out there, because I didn't know, we had the documentary done, we had it in the can, but we like, what are we gonna do with it? Who's gonna show it? You know, everybody was like, well, you know, BET did American Gangster on Rick Ross, and this one did that on Rick Ross. We don't want to see no more Rick Ross.
We about to get the real right now,
man, and we finna get it uncut, unsold out. You know what I'm saying? They didn't pay me $100,000 or $1 million to put this together. I did this out of passion and out of love. I haven't gotten any money out of it yet. If it don't make any money, it's already a success for me just to have it on the theater.